Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're live and on the air inside the headset, sponsored by John Jones. John Jones Real Estate. Going to roll down to Chattanooga. Going to talk to a very happy coach. He's head coach of the Buccaneers. He just reached 500 wins, and nobody's happier than all the people here in Stork Vision and in Rutherford County. Welcome live and on the air, head coach Gary Rankin of the Boyd Buchanan Buccaneers.
Hey, thanks, Stork. I appreciate it. We had a good night Friday night. We won the game and raised some money for childhood cancer, so it was a really good night for us.
Talk a little bit about the Pilati Panthers. You picked up the win 47-27, and when we got the scores early, it sounded like the Boyd Buchanan the Bucks were ready to get into a game on Friday night. That's all I can say.
Well, we got into them, got after them early and got ahead. They were a very talented team. Reminded me a little bit of a good Pearl Cone team. They had a lot of athletes, a lot of speed. They were very well coached, very well disciplined. There were some things I was surprised about, but we happened to jump on them a little bit, and I think it knocked the wind out of them. They came back a little bit in the second half, but a very good program, very good team. We just happened to play exceptionally well.
So take us through it. Did they get the ball first, or did you get the ball first, or how'd that?
We got it first, and we had a long drive, and we got in what we consider our goal line offense early. I wanted to see how tough they were. I didn't have any idea what was going on. I wanted to be careful. See if we could get them figured out a little bit. So we got in a little bit of what we call our goal line look and actually stayed in the whole drive. So we had a pretty good drive and jumped up 7-0. That was a good start for us.
So then you get up 7-0, then you kick off to them. So now they got a chance to get, try to score against you, and you put your defense out on the field. And what happened?
We did, and we helped them. I think they got a first down or so, and we helped them, and then had another pretty good lengthy drive and went up 14-0. The game sort of changed just a little bit, even though they hit us for a couple, 2 or 3 scores in the second half. They had a receiver that was probably as good as anybody in our state. I'm sure the receiver that was a big-time talent, and he hurt us some. We couldn't cover him up very much, but great night for us. We had a huge crowd. Like I said, we raised some money for charity, and it was just a really good night.
Overall, your penalties, I saw a lot of penalties Friday night, and some coaches have talked about, that they had in-play penalties, didn't have as much, like other penalties like unsportsmanlike. And what was your flavor of Friday night?
We had very few. I think we had 2 or 3, but we didn't have a whole lot of penalties. Had a couple of mistakes, a couple of bad snaps, a little bit sloppy, but as far as penalty-wise, we stayed pretty clean, and we try to correct those things during the preseason, during scrimmages and stuff, and always have officials at our scrimmages and, try to get those things out of the way. And we did a pretty good job of that this first week. So
are you happy where you are? You've been there for a little bit, and, now that you're looking into this fourth season, I mean, how do you feel, Coach?
We are. I think we're somebody in our classification that can get talked about. I don't know if we're ready to win any state championships, but I think we're one of the teams that can be knocking on the door a little bit, hopefully. But our league's pretty competitive. It's pretty tough. So, but we're happy. We've got a program going. Our numbers are pretty good for our size school. We have very few problems that we have to deal with. So, we sort of got our culture where we want it, got our program where we want it. Of course, we're always trying to win every game, and hopefully we'll see how we do the rest of the year.
Well, you catch Chattanooga Prep in a non-region game. They fell 0-1, but you don't want to look at that. I'm sure you guys traded video. And what's Chattanooga Prep got?
We did, and they've got a lot of athletes, and they lost some kids with this crazy transfer rule. I guess we had. I know one of the best receivers went to Brentwood Academy and had an outstanding night. They had 2 or 3 kids that left and went to, I think, Red Bank. So they lost some players, like everybody did just about with this transfer rule the way it is. But they're really talented. They've always been talented. They've won the basketball championship the last couple of years. So there's talent there, and they're very dangerous.
What is what's Boyd doing right now? What do they got to do, and what do you what you guys work on this week? Just mainly.
Well, we do what we do. We worked on us, and we have a system, a program, and we worked on us, and I think we got a little bit better this week. We had a good JV game Monday night against McCallie, which is a step or two above us, but it really gave our kids some good work. So we've had a good week. We think we're sitting in a pretty good place right now. And, you always got to hope that you can stay healthy and take games one at a time and get to the playoffs and hope that you have some at your house.
Well, Coach, still riding a bicycle? Still doing okay with that?
16 miles this morning.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. Coach, we can't thank you enough for joining us. Good luck Friday night against Chattanooga Prep, and go Buccaneers.
Hey, thanks, Torque. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.